My beautiful people, my name is Mike LaBelle, and today is the day. Team of the season so far has arrived. I don't know about that name change. Just call it team of the season. We're wearing blue. We're gonna talk about blues. In fact, every single team of the season player is gonna be ranked, at least from the community team of the season. And I included Mr. Phillips because I know you're gonna ask me. I didn't want to leave him off. Are you ready? If you enjoy this, drop a like. If you want more of this with the other team of the season releases, drop a like. If you want me to stop pointing at you, drop a like. And we're doing a giveaway. 12,000 FIFA points. That's linked here or here or here or here. Definitely in the description. It's gonna be linked right there. I'll comment with it. Go get involved. I like doing giveaways, so go support them. It's free as can be. A little Mozart action there. Right now, I know you're gonna disagree with many of these choices, especially considering that I'm ranking 23 players to be exact. So I want to hear what you think in the comments down below. Don't just tell me, that's not right, Mike. Tell me who are some of your choices. I want to be able to critique you. Let me know how you feel. And at the end of the video, I have two graphics that are going to help you with categorizing the tiers, how I have these players grouped. But this video is going to talk about them as individuals. Let's run it. First on the list, not where you want to necessarily be, Galachi. I'm not saying he's not good. I just can't confirm anything about him other than he's 6'4", and I'm always a bit of a skeptic with goalkeeper ratings and increases and performance, all of the above. If you didn't like his previous foot items, I wouldn't invest in this man. That's all I'm saying. We don't have definites, and he's from Hungary. FIFA players from Hungary complain about connection. I don't think the EA FIFA gods are doing them any favors with this release. Same could be said with Romanians or Bulgarians. I see Twitter every single weekend. Just an observation. Lucas Leiva, Brazilian, no. He doesn't provide the value as a holding mid, as a center mid, as a singular midfielder, or if he's a counterpart. Never flows properly. Just not built for FIFA. At least not FIFA success. Not fast, not strong, not big, doesn't have the skill moves, not a goal scorer. What is Lucas Leiva good for? Well, he has reliable positioning, but that's not what I'm looking for with a team of the season foot item that's an 88 overall. I don't want a premium, reliable positioning guy. That's not what I'm looking for. It's like me hiring a premium quality plunger. For what? I don't need to. Got lots of options that can do that job. That didn't make sense. All plungers created equal. That motion was bad for the ocean. We're moving on. Big Marcus. Yeah, he's French. 6'4", biggest winger in the game. How do I know that without looking up anything? I did a challenge video using large player. And at this point of FIFA with a 3-star weak foot, a 3-star skill moves, where are you going to get the turns? The creativity. Can't use both feet. It's not going to be wiggling. It's not going to be working. All these upgrades, this is not enough to be competitive. How do you plan to penetrate with Big Marcus? Sergio Biscuits. And I'd go on record. Maybe the best real life player in terms of what he's been able to do for Barcelona, the relevance, how important he is for that squad throughout all their success stories, their deep tournament runs. Breaks up all the plays. But what he gives you in FIFA is squad douche. Not exciting. He can sit on top of the back line and he can make short passes. We had a little tease last year with his Scream release where he was zooming fast back and forth. He could also score goals. But right now we don't have that. And this upgrade is not gonna change my mind. The Argentinian, Icardi, less proven than some of his other goal poaching counterparts, such as a Harry Kane, a Lewandowski, maybe even Cavani. You want him to be Crespo, but he's not Crespo, and he's not a big body. And I'm not a believer in those stats. I don't believe. Right here, I'm a skeptic right here. My hearts of hearts. Only got one heart, and that one heart, Icardi, is not gonna be 90 dribbling and 90 pace. Both is gonna feel like an 85. Tell me I'm wrong. Pepe, please. All of Portugal, don't come knocking on my door, especially not during a quarantine. I know that you love him, you appreciate him, you approve of him, but he resembles at least 50 center backs that we already have in FIFA 20. You will only be using Pepe if you are a fan of Pepe. Back to Barcelona. PK, 6'4", big body. It's a center back And many of you will say, Mike, don't you remember his Halloween edition? Wasn't it pretty good? It was of good value, and that came out in October. We're at a different point of the game. You can do better. He's not an athlete. He's got good size, professional footballer, plays for Barcelona, married to Shakira, wonderful businessman. But in FIFA, at this stage, I'm not excited. Godin, you can interchange this all day with PK. Just a preference choice. Godin's a little smaller, but he's much more athletic. For me, Godin's a little bit better. But if you disagree, I welcome that opinion. This countdown is subjective. Sponsored by Mike. Supported by Mike. Opinionated by Mike. Everything by Mike. Hair product by Mike. Advertisement by Mike. Recommendation by Mike. Watch the video by Mike. Drop a like by Mike. It is really late at night. My neighbors are gonna hate me. Absolutely hate me. What the hell is he talking about? PK and Godins and Big Marcus. Oh, Big Marcus about to throw in some work right now. He's gonna penetrate with Big Marcus. Moving on. Leno, German and goalkeeping, they go together. 88 overall, Premier League. And when I think Leno, I think about Jay Leno and the chin and the track record of Germans, apparently, in real life and in FIFA. Goalkeepers, you can throw anywhere on the countdown. And that is gonna be a consistent theme. We are all gonna have opinions about them. Some over here will love. Some over here will be, I wasn't that impressed. Others will be like, no, he dropped the ball. He cost me a game in the weekend league. I hate him. Discard. What do you want me to do? Thiago, the Spanish maestro that I want to love, at least in the last couple years of FIFA installments. I want him to stand out. I need him to be special. And he just has that Spanish curse of these undersized players that aren't incredible athletes, that are extremely technical. In fact, they're technicians on the virtual pitch, but it just doesn't always translate. And I will say this, will Thiago be usable in FIFA 20? Yes, but he is unique. You're gonna have to play through his spirit, utilize that technique, almost integrate him in a way that he is the designer. He's the architect. Casemiro, like running into a tree. Not that I've done that in recent years, but the tree always wins. I'm not the only one who's played tag back in the day when you were a kid. You hit the tree and you realize the hard way that that's gonna be an injury. You're gonna go talk to your mom. You're gonna need some band-aids, hopefully no concussion if you try to header a tree. It's not going well. And he's wonderful at Counter-Strike. I've just grown to appreciate what Casemiro gives you on the virtual pitch. He's basically a better version of Busquets, and he is thick. This man is brawly. He goes to the gym often. Big body, wide shoulders, can still hit a long shot if you get that opportunity. You open up a lane of space. He's gonna have to wind it up. I know long shooting in FIFA 20 hasn't necessarily been that effective, but I'm just throwing out some superlatives, some compliments, some things that are unique about him. Are we on the same page? Good. Ooh, this is a controversial opinion. Many will disagree. Grimaldo, we need more left backs. Is there hype around him? Not really. I would expect a slightly better version of Jordi Alba. Does that improve your team? Fernandinho, the dark horse of my countdown. Statistically, yeah, it looks good. Nothing necessarily jumps off the page, but I've always been able to use Fernandinho. I've also tried using his standard gold foot item as a center back this year, more so in drafts, but I wasn't disappointed. He's this quiet central midfielder or even a defender. Gets the job done. He's a professional, reliable. He's not gonna stand out. Goes to work and then goes home to his family. You're not gonna get anything fancy, but you're also not gonna have questions. Where's this guy? What's he doing? Oh no, he's distracted. No, Fernandinho, focus. Here we go. Ooh, starting the top 10. Dembele, the second Dembele. I might even argue the 84 overall is that overpowered that he could compete with this version of another Dembele. And this man, similar to an Aubameyang, strong, route one, through balls, tiki-taka. If you want to get in behind, you need those deep balls, the releases. The 1-2s is what I should really say instead of the tiki-taka play. Not necessarily co-signing all the quick turns. This could be your guy. This could be a viable option for you. He's French, easy link ups, not talked about enough. Deserves a little more credit. Simon, there's proof in the pudding. Let me get a couple scoops of that protein powder. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. Maybe most importantly, we have already seen this foot item with different variations put on a clinic, put on a show. One of the greatest super subs to FIFA 20. Talked about it once. He's in that grab bag of subs that are gonna come on. Oh, so sweaty. Traore, Ryan Kent, of course Simon, Chucky Lozano, and many more I'm sure to continue. If you put Quaresma as a super sub, he's in that circle, your top 8. One trash stat from Simon, 58 for curve. That means he's got less movement on the ball than when you go out with your friends and you're taking free kicks and it's just you guys out there attempting to look like football. Pretty equal playing field. The ball's not gonna be moving. Go with power shots, low drivens. That's it. Maybe some volleys. No finesse shooting. No free kicks. Nordy. I could read this off. French. 6'1", 87 pace, 93 strength, 85 dribbling, green in everything but shooting, and he's a center back. So who cares about the shooting? How can this man not perform? I don't have his background story. I'm not gonna act like I do. But from a statistical standpoint, he's going to perform. He's going to chase back. He's going to big body. He's going to impact matches. And he's easy to link up. Rodrigo Bentancur. I think it was last year he had the Future Stars foot item. I remember that guy. Oh, he got busy. And that's why I have him so highly rated on this countdown. Also, Juventus, easy to link up. Oh, you beautiful people are going to disagree with this selection. And I'm not upset if you do. At number 6, I have Courtois. I like Courtois' baseline gold foot item, and that's why I have him ranked this high. But that does not mean he's necessarily been upgraded. He could be number 6, number 12, number 18 for all I know. Or he could even be better than where I currently have him placed. I doubt it, but he could be better. Remember, I'm a major skeptic about goalkeeper ratings when they have new foot items. They're supposed to be upgraded. I've always been this way, and I want to make sure that I also give that same disclaimer to you at home. When you say, Mike, number 6, I'm gonna buy him. That's not what I'm saying to do. I'm just ranking him where he should be based on the stats. I have not played a bunch of games with this version of Courtois. I do not know for a fact or to have this very strong opinion to say that he's almost in the top 5 of the team of the season release. Did I give enough disclaimers? I think I did. Let's move on. I'm knocking on wood. We're knocking on wood. Number 5, the top 5, Julian Brandt. He's made a name for himself in FIFA 20. Passed up the likes of Royce, Havertz, has the skills. He's intuitive. I sometimes call him the carpenter, the handyman, whether it's right outside the box, trying to get inside the box, and he's got good size. He's got the strength. Just been really impressed throughout the entire year. So why not show him some love? Embrace the German. Aha, here we go. Ooh. Zaha, one of the most overpowered early edition items. Whether you had his baseline 83 or you got that objective, free objective, and many people had him unlocked. You achieved it. Wasn't that difficult to do. You just had to grind FIFA at the beginning of FIFA. 5-star skill moves, dynamic. I'd even call him powerful. The way that he was splitting double teams, the way that he bursts forward, then he gives you a little bit of that razzle dazzle. Let me sip on the Kool-Aid that he's got in the locker room or in his pouch. Or I don't think that was good. I was getting myself revved up. Couldn't find the vehicle. No Hot Wheels, okay? Matchbox. I hope it was Matchbox. I think it was Matchbox. I didn't do any Googling or preparation for these analogies. So what you get, what you hear is what you get. What you get is what you hear. High, low work rates. Similar to Simon, not a finesse shot taker. Not gonna have a high completion percentage if you need to curve it in. Just letting you know now. Top 3. And this is why I had to include K. Phillips in the countdown. He's number 3 overall. If you include both of the releases, period. Top 3. EFL. Are you with me, Leeds United? You guys have to be rejoicing. Almost a 90 across the board in the 6 statistical categories. He's gonna dominate the midfield. He's gonna run wild. Box to box. No debating. Count on him. And if you throw the right chemistry style on him, he does have the 90 plus across the board, which is a rarity. We're happy about it. 80 plus for your midfielders. He took this to the next level. Give me some of that grassroots. That's not what it is. What's the damn thing that you drink in the morning? It's a green shot. You don't want to have it. Grass, blue grass, green grass. Of course it's green grass. Grass spurts? Nope. Grass beets. Beets are good. Grass is good. Wheat grass. Ah, that's the one. Wheat grass. Found it. If that's not correct, then I did not find it, but I'm happy about almost finding it. Pick up K. Phillips. At number 2, the runner-up slot. Tasty. Felipe Anderson, the Brazilian with all the tricks, the way that he can maneuver around the box, the ingenuity. If you're new to the channel, I've always enjoyed Felipe Anderson and what he kind of brings to the table. He's coming over with gifts and presents. He's showing respect. All the bells and whistles. And now all his stats have just been boosted, been improved. It just gets better. If you liked what he did before, then you're gonna like what he delivers now. It's like if you ordered 1 pizza and he showed up with 5. He's over delivering every single time. Gave you options, choices, wiggling and working. Doesn't need a tip, works off of pride. Drum roll, please. No surprises. Joe Gomez. Number 1, put him next to Virgil van Dijk. You don't need any other center backs, period. End game. Completed it. He's been an anomaly from the beginning. If you ever used his baseline early on in FIFA, he got the job done. I could still use his original foot item right now, and it would be fine. I wouldn't be complaining to you. That's how good Gomez is. So can you imagine, now that we've got 95 sprint speed, proven, experienced, and broken? I don't care who you put him next to. You can count on him. Open up a brokerage, Gomez. Mortgages with Gomez. You want to feel protected? Maybe you should go into insurance. Life insurance with Gomez. Clean sheet insurance. Is it going to be expensive? Yeah, but you know what you're paying for. You want good quality? Come out of pocket. That brings us to a close. I am very much so looking forward to the comments. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to drop a thumbs up. If you're new, turn on notifications, drop a subscription. Both are free. On screen right now, they're going to have other videos that are recommended, and I also want to showcase both of my tiers. So one of the tiers is going to be only with the community players that we talked about mostly in this video, and then the other tier is going to be everything from the EFL that release, which I will not be making a video talking about each of those individual players. I just don't believe the hype is there. I also don't believe in a lot of the statistical increases. Many of them will be closer to the mid tier or the discard tier. They're not going to change your current starting 11, but I'll have a lot more content come for you ASAP.